Hi, it's Steph. Thanks for clicking. This is my introduction to Throwback 30. This is a Fantastic Ladies collab that was created by Jessica Lee, and this is a way to participate in the Fantastic Ladies projects of the past and present that you couldn't before because there's just so many good ones. So there were 30 projects that were selected in the Fantastic Ladies group that we voted on, and the top 30 are now in this project. And so I'm going to go down the list and show you what I picked for each of the projects that are represented in Throwback 30. First up is 50 Shades of Green. This was last year's version of 50 Shades, which was created by Jessica, Amanda, and Cece, and you were to pick 50 products that were somehow green. And for this I'm only picking one, and it's the Smashbox Photo Finish Correct Anti-Redness Primer. The primer itself is green. This is just a little sample, and I'm going to finish it. 50 Shades of Pink was the original 50 Shades created by Jessica, Amanda, and Cece, for which you picked 50 pink products and tried to pan them. I am going to pick the Bath & Body Works Fine Fragrance Mist in Sweet Summer Kiss. It's about right there. I'm going to try to finish it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be successful in that, but I'm going to give it a shot. 50 Shades of Purple, again created by Amanda, Jessica, and Cece. For that you were to pick 50 purple products, and I have this Bath & Body Works travel size body spray in Moonlight Path. This was my favorite Bath & Body Works scent. It's about right there, and I'm going to finish it. 50 Shades of Yellow is this year's iteration of 50 Shades from Jessica, Amanda, and Cece, and I'm running short on yellow products because I am participating in this project only on Facebook. And I do have this shower oil though, so this is L'Occitane. I'm probably saying that brand wrong. It's an almond shower oil sample. It's supposed to foam when you use it, and I'm going to finish it. Beauty A to Z is a project that was created by Jessica Lee. In this project, you were to choose a product for every letter of the alphabet and pan something for each letter. I'm representing this by randomizing a letter. I randomized the letter N. And so for N, I have this eyeshadow palette. It's the Lilo & Stitch Ohana palette. And I'm going to be using the shade Nani, which is this purple over here that already has pan. And I'm going to be using that 15 times. Budget Beauties is a project that was created by Flora Lisa, and it's for panning products that are drugstore or otherwise inexpensive. And to represent this project, I'm going to bring in the Revlon Color Stay Cream Eyeshadow. This is in the shade Creme Brulee, and my goal is to use this 15 times. Child of the 80s is a project that was created by Jaylon, and this is a prompt-based project, and all of the prompts are related somehow to the 80s. I randomly selected a prompt, and I got yo-yos, which is a product that you don't know how you feel about. And so for that, I'm going to bring in this Nair face cream, and my goal is to finish this. Next up is Color Pan. It's a project created by Misty, and it's for panning your ColourPop products. I only have one. It's the ColourPop Cherish eyeshadow palette. My goal is to use this 30 times, and that's 30 days of using it. So whether I use one shade or all 5, it counts as one use. I'm not going to open this up because this shadow on the end likes to pop out. Next is Day of the Dead. This is a project that was created by Jen of Project Beauty and Kim of Teacher Loves Beauty. And this project is aimed at honoring and helping to understand what Day of the Dead is about. And this project has dual prompts. So each prompt has 2 parts, and you have to complete both parts of the prompt in order to go on to the next one. I just randomly selected one of the dual prompts. And part A of the one that I selected is purple, which is something purple. And I have this Au Naturel Creme eyeshadow in the shade Bliss. It's a purpley color, and my goal is to finish this. The second part of that prompt is Pain, Suffering, and Grief, and that is a product that gives you grief. So I'm picking this Common Panda Hair Wax. It's a pink color, and my goal is to finish it. Disney Princess is a project that was created by Jessica Lee. And in this project, there were the Disney princesses, and each of those princesses had colors that went with them. And so you were to pick something of those colors. I randomized a princess, and I got Aurora. She's bubblegum pink or gray. So for Aurora, I'm bringing in the NCLA Sugar Sugar Lip Scrub, and I have used this a bit. My goal is to finish this. Drop 10 Before Summer is a project created by Jessica, Amanda, and Gianna. And this is to use products that are relating to summer or make you think of summer. And I'm bringing in this Del Sol Color Change nail polish in the shade Girls Night Out. It's all the way down here, and it's so old that it doesn't actually change color anymore. It was supposed to go from this pinky color to that purple on the lid. It doesn't work anymore. My goal is to finish it. Golden Girls is a project that was created by Elise, and there were prompts that were relating to the Golden Girls. And I never watched that show, but I picked the prompt Golden Girl. This was random, and I'm starting to run out of yellow and gold things. But that is something golden, and I'm picking this Ardency and Modster Manuka Honey Enriched Pigment in the shade Sunday, and my goal is to use it 15 times. Happy Hour is a project that was created by Danny and Deb B, and this is a bar and happy hour themed project. I randomly selected the prompt bouncer, which is an item that you're giving one last chance. And I'm bringing in this Clio Tinted Tattoo Kill Brow. It's a marker on one end and a brow mascara on the other end. I don't particularly like this. I've had it forever. I don't even like doing my brows. And I'm going to use this 30 times, and whether it's dried up or not, it's gone. I Heart the 90s was created by Laura, and there are prompts that are relating to the 90s. I randomly selected the prompt, I Will Always Love You, and that is a product that has been a holy grail for a long time. And I'm bringing in this No Crack Lavender Hand Cream. I love this every winter. It works great. I don't have much left in here though. It's down at that pink line, and I'm going to finish it. It's Panning Cats and Dogs was created by Deb B and Danny, and it's a project honoring our pets. I randomly selected the prompt Scratching Post, and that is any nail product. So I'm bringing in this Nailtopia Orange Nail Treatment. It's for making your nails stronger. Mine are so short because they tend to flake apart, and that drives me nuts. So I'm going to use this 30 times, and hopefully it actually works. Lip Service is a project that was created by Jessica and Amanda. It is a project for using up your lip products. And so for this one, I'm bringing in the Acure Lip Lush, and I believe the shade is Schmexy. And my goal is to use this 30 times. Monochromatic Project Pan is a project that was created by Callie, and the way this was structured, each month had a color, and each month you were to bring in a handful of products of that color to work on. And I'm going to roll through all of the colors with one product with a small usage goal. And so for August, the color is black, so I'm going to bring in this Ico Fat Liquid Liner, and my goal is to use this 3 times, which might honestly finish it because it's at the stage where the second dye is a struggle. Nightmare Before Christmas was created by Amanda and Jessica, and that's for using your products that are either Halloween or Christmas themed. I'm going to bring in these Color Street nail wraps. They're Halloweeny, they've got cute little bats on them. These are several years old, and these tend to get brittle when they're old, so if I can't make them work, I'll pick something else, but I do want to use these up. Nightmare on Panning Street was created by Jaylon and Valerie. I'm also doing this project on Facebook only, and it's horror movie themed, so there's a list of horror movies, and each one is a prompt that you would pick a product for. I randomly selected a prompt that I hadn't gotten yet, and I got Christine. And so that's a product that you made a special trip to the store to buy. And last December I realized I was almost entirely out of foundation that matched my winter shade, so I went to Ulta and I bought the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Hydro Foundation in the shade 1.1, and my goal is to finish this. This is all shaken up, but I think it's about right there when it settles. Paranormal Pantivity was created by Andrea, and I'm also doing this project on Facebook only. And so I selected a prompt that I hadn't had yet, and I got Dybbuk, and that is a product that is still in its box. I don't usually keep things in their boxes, but I do have this little sample of Peach and Lily anti-wrinkle cream, and my goal is going to be to finish this. Same Pan Last Year was created by Shelly, and there's a list of holidays or important dates and months in this project, and each one is a prompt. I randomly selected one of those prompts, and I got 4th of July, which is an indie product. And so I'm bringing in this Vapor Multi-Stick in the shade Intrigue. I have never used this, but I'm going to use it 30 times. Size Matters was a Pan That Palette theme that came from Jessica Lee, and in this project you were to pan your largest palette. I actually don't own any palettes with more than 12 pans, so of my 12 pan palettes I picked the one with the most product in it, and that is my Ace Beauté Serenity palette. And this is going to work the same way as with the ColourPop palette, so I'm going to use this 30 times, and regardless of whether I use one shade or half a dozen, it's going to be one use. So 30 uses on the Serenity palette. Skin is In was created by Jessica and Amanda, and this is a product for using your skincare. I'm going to bring in the Earth Harbor Azure Neck Cream, and I'm not entirely sure what it does, but I'm going to finish it. That's Expensive was created by Misty, and it's a way to encourage you to use your products that you consider to be a splurge for you, whatever that means. And so this night cream from Clarins, I think, is about $65 at Ulta, and I consider that to be expensive. I have used this, and it is really nice, which is unfortunate because I don't really want to be paying that much, but I do like it. That's So 2000s was created by, I believe her name is pronounced Samar, and that is a project in which there's a list of prompts relating to the naughty years. So I ended up with the prompt milkshake, which is a product that you shake before using. And so I have this Revolution Magic Mist fixing spray. I don't know if you really need to shake this. I've never seen any phase separation, but there are two little ball bearings in the bottom, like it needs to be mixed. So I do shake it, and it's about down to here right now, and I'm going to finish it. This is Fantasy was created by Ali. I'm also doing this one on Facebook. And so I picked a prompt that is somehow related to mythology that I hadn't yet had. And I got Banshee, which is a product that makes you scream. And you know how half the time you do your nails, you inevitably mess one up and you spend all that time and it now feels like a waste of time and you just want to scream? Yeah, so I brought in a nail polish. This is a mystery little purple nail polish. I think I got this as a set, so I don't know what brand it is because the brand was on the outer packaging and that's long gone. But I think it's about down to here, and I'm going to try to finish this because this is one of the oldest nail polishes I have. Tiny Pans was a Pan That palette theme that Sarah came up with, and in this one you were to pick your palette with the smallest pans. And in that case, it's this Coastal Scents stylized sampler with itty bitty pans. This is actually already in my Clue project, and so I'm going to complete the uses on it for Clue before it counts for this project, and I do want to use this 30 times just like the other palettes. Turn and Burn was created by Jessica, and that's for using your minis and samples. I have this Tula skincare duo. It's a cleanser and a moisturizer, and my goal is to finish these. Women Who Rock was created by Cece. It's a project in which there's a list of women who are historically significant, and each of them has a prompt to go with them. I randomly selected Julia Child, and so for her I'm bringing in this Jouer eyeshadow. It's in the shade Chocolat, which I'm probably saying that wrong, but it's chocolate in French, which seems particularly appropriate for Julia. So I'm going to use this one 15 times. And lastly, Zodiac Panner was created by Kana, and that was an eyeshadow project, and so each of the 12 zodiac signs have a color or colors associated with them, and you were to pick an eyeshadow that was that color. And so in my case, I'm a Pisces, so the color for that one is a soft sea green. So we're back in my Lilo & Stitch Ohana palette, and right next to Nani, we have this shade called Kawaii, which is a soft sea green, and my goal is to use it 15 times. So that's my intro. I'm hoping to have at least some of the sample products out for the first update. Wish me luck. Good luck to you on your panning journey, and I'll see you next month. Bye.